What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Happy Turkey Day to you, depending on when you are seeing this. Happy holidays in general. We got a different setup as far as for today, chilling with the fam for Turkey Day. But we got Conway the Machine featuring a Roc Marciano Diamond's official music video. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you'll miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. See if we can get that by the end of the year. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Put the flash on it. I started fucking with the pot, I made more. I made more. When I started fucking with the pot, I made more. I made way more. I need to get a nigga dropped, I paid more. I paid more. Shooter spin a block and hit his top, he made sure. He made sure. The cane pure. Chain water. Spit in the face of a nigga daughter that I slaughtered. Went from bricks in the water to opening brick and mortars. Nigga wanna speak to my plug, he gotta cross the border.
Yeah, it's very interesting because the build up as far as those particular bars, like the whole brick and everything like that, so now brick and mortar, and then just the random like, oh, you're it can't wait me saying the most out there lies, but it'd be fire.
You know where I was brought up. We can go body for body, we spray up the corner.
Yeah, we can go shoddy for shoddy. We made it a sauna. Knock the baby out the walker. I ain't talking about dogs when they say it's stray culture. Long coat with the blade, baby doll, I'm the day walker. Hope you wore your chain when all faith is lost, cause I'm praying on you.
Every nigga with that DW patch E. The boy bands is in sync. I got it off the back
Yeah,
streets.
made him sing like Teddy Riley and Black Street. No diggity. Niggas copying my steez, want my shine, but it's no biggie to me.
It's so crazy because you put like Roc Marciano right next to Larry Drew and be like, are y'all the same person? It's so crazy. I mean, they don't rap the same, but they literally look the same. It's quite crazy. And I've seen it with like several different rappers. I don't know if it's just a certain like, aesthetic or whatever, but it's just all like, yeah, like the same people. It's like Roc Marciano and Larry Jude could be the same person with just like different sides. Like you look at a coin, one size head, one size tail, or the good and evil version. If they haven't done a project together, I need to need to hear that because that would be dope. That would be freaking dope. But this is fire.
We real hustlers. My man mom's a junkie. Found out she stole his bundle and smoked it. The nigga snuffed it.
It's a dirty game, we play with cool shooters, cause we ain't had no jumper. Let off the pump, made him jump like your mom's jumper. Fuck the dumb
Put the
shit.
silence on my shit, I had to muzzle it. Duffel in the feds, caught a new case, might get another 10.
Buck you in your head, made your bucket spin. Got 2 sticks in the whip like the Doublemint twins. But ain't no gum in this bitch.
Move like the modern day Carlito. I torpedo to the top of the game without a gold single. Somewhere in Italy, I'm pouring vino. I ain't worried about that tough shit. Even Craig knocked out that boy D.
Ugh. Ugh. And you the game without a gold single. Damn. And what's crazy is I wonder if he's talking about the game, literally the rapper. But that would be interesting because they we got the Red Bull Spiral freestyle that was recent and it had none but like West Coast artists. And West Coast has been doing this thing right now, but I just found it very, very interesting. Again, he may not. Sometimes I don't, on the first listen, I may not, get it correct as far as like hearing what it is that's being said because even with this De La Soul and Nas, even though I've seen a screen or a thumbnail that had Dochi, SZA, K Dot, or whatever on there, in my reaction, I still said Doja Cat and went on this whole thing like, oh, that's interesting that he said Doja Cat when before he said, he was all like black opposite of Doja Cat and the whole full circle moment. Just to be told that he actually said Oshi, which makes more sense, but yeah. So it would be funny if he was just talking about the game, the rap game, the drug game, whatever. But he's out of gold single, so I'm just all like, nah, he's got to be talking about the game, the rapper.
Nigga ran his mouth, but I don't do too much talking. My goons in Detroit to strip his jewels and take his buffs off him. Grease him for a bag like egg rolls with a duck sauce and squeezing with this pole, his head explode. I get a rush off it.
Wow.
Conductor.
Oh, I like the cool back and forth though.
Okay. Yeah.
Conductor.
How you want it? My dunks 2200. My varsity was a 10. Mahogany color band. Okay. How you want it? How you want it? My dunks 2200. My varsity was a 10. Mahogany color bands. Incentivize the impact with this penalized. You can't minimize. What happened when a hero gets villainized? Play with us, you get penalized.
Ooh, what happened when the hero gets villainized? I like that beat switch too. No, this was dope.
Before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Yeah. These are not singles, these are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase all of that in the link in the description. And just check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So
This was fire. Let me stop the share screen. That was freaking dope. Again, it's very interesting, where we're at in hip hop, what's used as entertainment, what's pushing a particular narrative. Because, I was just doing a video on the recent Elon Musk feature that he added as far as with X and Twitter and whatnot. And you have as far as all of these accounts that are kind of getting exposed to not even be from the United States or different things like that, and how this is, how that ultimately, as far as those accounts pushing those negative stuff, how that is detrimental as far as to the culture, community, and different things like that. And then I hear music that's, for entertaining and different things like that. The cool thing with someone like a Conway is that despite the drug kingpin persona, different things like that, there do be some nuggets, within it. And to me, as an artist, I'm always trying to just get better, as far as just for me in general, what it is I want to be able to contribute. I also, though, admire when artists are able to find a niche and be able to stay in there, but also make new stuff within that. I'm not expecting a Conway to be this super, galactic intellectual, different things like that. I think that, artists like Blue, artists like Kendrick Lamar, artists like Yasin Bey. I'm trying to think people who are from that environment. You know what I mean? Like from a Conway environment and able to still make dope music, but not having to step to a persona like I see like with Conway, not to say that the song itself is bad or anything like that. And again, there's like the whole entertainment. But when you've been a fan of hip hop, when you've been contributing, as far as hip hop as well, I find myself in a very interesting place as far as like especially when reacting, because it's like I get, that this is, you know, his persona and different things like that. But then I'm just all like, damn, like is that, like it? You know what I mean? Like, is that just gonna be the thing that you're doing as far as within that subject matter of the streets, type of thing, and that's it? Yeah, interesting. I find it interesting, but this track is still dope. If they have a collab project, certain artists I love to hear them have collab projects, even if it's just the EP. Like I reacted to the Ren and Skinner brothers and their EP basically. I don't know if all the songs they did in the music video, but if they did, then I heard the whole EP, and that was a cool collaboration. Got some videos done, put it out. So I don't know if this is just a feature, but I'll definitely double check. Let me know in the comments. I was waiting for some new Conway actually. I know there are some that I had missed. I'm pretty sure Larry June has some new stuff as well. And I know Roc Marciano, didn't he just drop the project with either DJ Premier or The Alchemist or both? Like they be doing some dope stuff. I know Nas is about to drop his project with DJ Premier. I just reacted to a track with the Hit Boy and Alchemist. So there's some dope stuff. There's some dope stuff coming out. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. This composition MC that writes fiction back at it with another reaction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. On the road to 10K. Happy Turkey Day, happy holidays. All right, y'all. Peace.